Again, by using this logic, archaeologists discovering Troy, as described in Homer's Iliad, would prove that Achilles was actually the son of a goddess. This should be obvious, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it is obvious to most Christians, surely. But finding the setting doesn't validate the supernatural claims made about what happened there.
No, but it provides more evidence for that supernatural conclusion. There is no way to directly prove a miracle like the resurrection or Christ's ascension through archaeology. But historical sciences do provide empirical facts that can lead to a supernatural conclusion. For example, critics like John Dominic Crossan claim Jesus wasn't buried in a tomb at all, and his body, like the body of other criminals, was thrown in a pit to be devoured by wild animals. And so he claims the gospel account is a legend about his burial in a tomb. But archaeological finds like the skeleton of a man named Jehoanan show that crucified criminals were buried in tombs. Also, Cameron is not saying, here's a tomb, therefore Jesus is God, like in Woodford's Troy example. Cameron's saying it's striking that the traditional tomb of Christ in a 4th century church also happens to be around other tombs that were built centuries earlier, thus confirming this site was not part of a later legend, but fits perfectly with the claim that Jesus of Nazareth was killed and then buried among other new tombs.